God bless you, Hillary Clinton. Nicely done. Nicely done. I'm going to give this speech an A. And you know me, I'm a tough critic, especially of Hillary Clinton. I think she hit a lot of great notes. One thing I want to mention that I'm not sure others picked up on, that her very presence and this very speech is a very important, subtle endorsement of Barack Obama. It tells everybody in America, the white class, voters, the middle class, the lower class, hey, listen, if I'm telling you Barack Obama is good and that he's worthy of your vote, well, obviously there's nothing wrong with it. To appease all those people who have all those crazy ideas about whether Barack Obama is a foreigner or an outsider or has a funny name or is black, here's Hillary Clinton, basically the establishment of the Democratic Party, saying, it's okay. He's the guy. Let's rally behind him, and he's going to give you the same things we were going to give you, the same things we gave you under the Clinton administration. And in a part of the speech, what she did was she presented herself as the bridge between Bill Clinton and Barack Obama. When she talked about what Bill Clinton did for the country and what Barack Obama is going to do for the country, and Hillary Clinton built that bridge to the 21st century, if you will. She was the bridge to the 21st century. And then the other comparison that was both inspiring and at the same time kind of interesting was the Harriet Tubman reference. Harriet, very inspiring the way she explained Harriet Tubman and the keep going line. But it's interesting because is she comparing herself to Harriet Tubman, basically taking Barack Obama along this treacherous path and saying to Barack, basically, keep going, and I've got your back. I'm going to help you. I'm going to be your Harriet Tubman. That's the message I got from it, and that is a brave thing to say. It is a little bold. It's a little risky to say it, but it worked. It definitely worked. And finally, the thing that she really needed to say in the speech, which she did, was to her, and in a way better than I expected. She said to her supporters, listen, were you in this for me? Is that what this was about? For me personally? No, it was about our issues. It was about all those people throughout the country who needed our help. And the person who's going to bring that help is Barack Obama, and the person who's going to leave him behind is John McCain. So if you were in it for me, you were in it for all the wrong reasons. And if you're in it for the right reasons, you should get behind, as she says, Barack Obama. I love the way she says. So, there you have it. Hillary Clinton, all of a sudden, had a high bar, and she just jumped right over it. When you're looking for someone to deliver a good political speech and a good note for the country and for the party, it turns out it is Hillary Clinton. Look, I might be getting carried away, but I'm here and I saw it, and I remember being carried away by Barack Obama's keynote address in 2004 when we covered that. Now, this is not in the same line in terms of how great a speech it was and how inspirational it was, but I think this was a seminal moment. And I think this was the moment where Hillary Clinton told the rest of the country, it's okay, you can go ahead and vote for Barack. And I think that makes a big difference. And I think this might have been the turning point. There, I said it. Now Anna Kasparian all of a sudden. Go ahead.
I'd really like to think, I agree, the speech was good, and I would really like to think that it's going to make some sort of a difference. But my mind keeps wandering back to when she was running her campaign, and all the attacks on Obama. I mean, in a way, when she was speaking, she seemed like a liar. Because it's totally inconsistent with everything that she said during her campaign. So that's what I'm not okay with.
No.
I mean, look, it would be like me telling everyone in the world that I can't stand you, I don't like you, you're the worst person in the world. I think I should do the show for the Young Turks. Cenk shouldn't do the show.
Is that how you feel?
No, that's not how I feel at all. And then somebody tells me, you know what? No, Cenk's doing the show. You have no chance of taking it over, right? And then I say, oh, yeah, I like Cenk so much. He's the right person for the show. Yeah, he's the right person. Like that. It's just I don't believe her. I want to, but I just don't believe her. It's all political.
All right, no. The reason I've been saying no all along is because I think Anna Kasparian brings up a good point. Okay, what you're saying there is Hillary Clinton seems a little disingenuous when you compare her with what she was saying right before in the campaign.
Exactly.
Right. And I get that, and that's very legitimate, and you're keeping it real, and you're keeping it young Turks. TYT forever.
Right,
Okay?
right.
So I'm glad you made that point. But the thing is, it is politics. And, I don't like to overdo deference to the politicians because they're all disingenuous. Right?
No, of course.
Now, but within that sphere, she had to assuage all these people. And do we think that Hillary Clinton really believes that Barack Obama is better than her for the job? Of course not.
Of course not. But here's the thing, okay? The things that she said about him before aren't going to change now because she's saying nice things. I don't think her supporters are going to change their mind about Barack Obama.
I think they are.
Really? You think that this speech,
Yeah,
by her saying, all right, vote for him already, basically. You think that's really going to change their minds?
No. There's two separate issues here, Anna. One is, what does she really believe? In fact, there's three separate issues. And if you say to me, I think Hillary Clinton actually believes she's better than Barack Obama and is disappointed in the results and doesn't really believe every compliment she gave to Obama, I'm with you. If you say, well, she shouldn't have said all those really bad things about Obama during the primary campaign because it could come back to haunt the Democratic Party,
right.
I'm with you.
Right.
I'm with you on all that. But if you say that this speech doesn't affect her supporters, I think you're wrong. I think the country, even though they shouldn't, does buy into politicians. They do believe them. They do believe their speeches.
Right, they do.
So when here's Hillary Clinton in person saying, look, you don't understand, Barack Obama is the guy, it's okay, go ahead and vote for him, I think that makes a giant difference.